Where do you want to be? Let's say 18 months from now. Where do you want to be 18 months from now? We already know that we could shut your business down, drop you into a new city where you don't know anyone, and you could be back to where you are now in 12 to 18 months. We already know that. Now, if you like where you are right now financially, if you like where you are right now personally, and if you like where you are right now professionally, then put that information. But I suspect that if you liked where you were right now financially, personally, and professionally with your law firm, I suspect you wouldn't be here today. Unless you're just here to pick up CLE credits, in which case, okay. But seriously, I think that most of you, there are easier ways to get CLE credit than coming to something like this. So I suspect that most of you have drive and ambition and hopes and dreams to have better. So where do you want to be in 18 months? Financially. That is, what does it cost to live the way you want to live 18 months from now? What kind of house do you want to be living in 18 months from now? What kind of car do you want to be driving 18 months from now? What school do you want your kids in 18 months from now? What kind of vacations do you want to be taking 18 months from now? How do you want to be flying when you travel 18 months from now? How much does it cost to live the way you want to live? If you don't know, if this is like something you've never really thought about before, and I see on some people's faces like you're going off into this whole world of imagination, I have a homework assignment for you. And the homework assignment for you is go talk to a realtor and get the realtor to take you around so you can look at what houses cost, so you can see what it costs to live the way you want to live. Go to the dealership and take some cars for some test drives and see what it costs to drive the car you want to drive. Go look at the private schools and see what it costs to educate your kids the way you want to educate them. Find out, you wouldn't go into trial with a client without doing your discovery, would you? That would be suicide. At least do as much for yourself and your family as you would do for a client. Do your due diligence. Do your discovery. Go find out what these numbers are. Don't go into trial and have to just start guessing at things. How much does it cost to live the way you want to live? All right? Now, remember, to have a law firm that is successful, I say it has to serve you financially, personally, and professionally. It's not just about the money. I start with the money because the money is the easiest to measure. It's the most tangible. It's the most objective. It's what everyone goes to first in their mind. But if a law firm was making, if you're grossing $1 million in your law firm, netting $500,000 out of the law firm, but it's eating you up at live because you're spending 70 hours in the barn with a mule, I don't consider that to be a successful law firm. Does anyone here consider that to be a successful law firm? Right? I don't think a law firm can be successful unless it serves you financially. Do we all agree with that? Is it possible to have a law firm that's successful that doesn't serve your financial needs? No. Is it possible to have a law firm that is successful that doesn't serve your personal needs, that consumes 70 hours a week of your life? No. How many hours do you want to be giving the mule 18 months from now, on average? How many hours a week do you want to be giving the mule 18 months from now, on average? What's your number? Write it down. At the end of this, we're going to revisit these numbers, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they change. People who are in the morning, you'll get 2 shots at that. They've already changed since this morning, right? A little bit? Professionally, what kind of work do you want to be doing? What percentage of your clients do you want to have as A clients? It better be 100%. I want everyone's goal to be 100% A clients with A work. If your goal is anything less than 100% A clients, then in all seriousness, you got to go see a therapist. Your goal should be to be happy. No one's goal should be not to be happy.